Okay, so Nun Chesed Ben Aleph, and this is the last mission of the parak. We started yesterday, but if we can start again. Amakadesh B'Shuma Shavamais Res of Matanos, and also B'Mechatas of Efachatas, which is going to be another sugya. I don't want to bother you. I raise him Mukadeshas. I feel Yisrael. We're on the bottom of Nun Chesed. We did yesterday. We did a little bit. Okay, so if somebody Yisrael, it says in the Mishnah, I feel Yisrael. Yisrael gave a woman truma, meiser, matanos. Matanos means Zerol, l'chayim, v'keva, the three parts of the animal that you're supposed to give to Kohen when you shech the chulin. A regular animal. That today also we spoke about yesterday that anybody that shechs an animal is supposed to give three parts to the Kohen. It's chulin. It's not kodesh. Anyone was allowed to eat it, but it's mitzvah to give it to him. Truma is called kodesh. It goes to the Kohen. Meiser is not kodesh. It goes to the Levi. So it's a good Kiddushin. And yesterday we elaborated that you have to give it to the Kohen, you have to give it to the Levi. So if he gives it to the woman, why is it good Kiddushin? She also has to give it. She's going to have to give it. So the more is going to talk about the subject called Tovas Hana. So we'll be there in a minute. That's the Mishnah. If it will be not Yisrael, if it will be a Kohen, so then if you give the Kohen, and if the Kohen gave Truma, that means he got it. The Kohen got a present of Truma, so it's his. And now he can give it to a woman as a present, that she could take it to the market. Even if we don't care if the woman's a Koheness or not. Well, he's married. If he's marrying her, now she's going to be able to eat it also. She's going to be Aisha's Kohen. But that's not the point so much, that even if for some reason she wouldn't be able to eat it, you can give it to her because she had get money for it. If it belongs to him,
he owns it.
If he owns it. So if the Kohen, what?
That's not a territory.
Right. So if the Kohen would give Truma, or the Levi would give Meiser, or the Kohen would give the Matanos, then it wouldn't be a Chiddush. That it's regular money. And the Kohen gave money of his to the woman. That's a good Kiddushin. She can get money for it. But Chiddush is going to be a Fili Yisrael. So Yisrael doesn't own it. Yisrael has to give it to the Kohen or to the Levi. So the fact he gave it to the woman doesn't help her too much, because she's also going to have to give it to the Kohen or to the Levi. And that's going to be the Chiddush of the Gemara. Maybe that's a good Kiddushin. The case of Mechatas Tefachatas, yesterday we spoke about if someone could privately make Mechatas Tefachatas. It seems not. A little bit that I went into it. But the point is going to be Mechatas Tefachatas means the paraduma, the heifer, the red heifer that you burn and then you mix it with water, Mayim Chaim, and now it's used to purify somebody as a Tamei Mace. So here it says that it's worth money. And the question is going to be, how is it worth money? Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. How's it worth money? It's not yours. The person, even though he's doing, he's gonna give it out. What would they do? They would make the Eifrachatas. They would burn the paraduma. That was the whole thing that the Bezdin did. If surely it's from hektish money, that they do the whole process of making the paraduma, making the ashes and the water and mixing it. And now they have to get it distributed. So they have some on the Harazesam, I think, it's have some on the Mikdash. They give it to the Mishmoros also. They give it out to the people. So there might be some money over there. That's the question. Where does the money come in over there? Who's making any money on it? So we have to see the Gemara for that. That's going to be the last sugya at the end of the parak. But first, the Gemara concentrates on the rest of it. Just for convenience, we could just put the Eifrachatas and Mechatas in parentheses for now, because it's not our subject. Also, the thing about Afili Yisrael doesn't go on that. So let's put this in parentheses. Meanwhile, the subject is more the Trumas, Maestros, Matanos, Avezim Ukudeshes, Afili Yisrael. So the Gemara right away starts with the problem. Tovas Hana in a moment. Tovas Hana means when you don't own something, but you have rights to use it in a way that people will be grateful to you. So here is the case that Truma, you have to give Truma, you have to give Maisa, you have to give Matanos, but you have the choice of who to give it to. So is that considered worth money? So yesterday we had a discussion. I said something and everyone jumped, and it's a nice jump, but it seems that it's an issue. I first started saying that you could charge money. Now you can't charge the Kohen money. Let's say you have Truma, you have to give it to a Kohen. So you go to the Kohenim, after Brichas Kohenim, you say to make a meeting, and you say, I have Truma, who wants to pay for it? I have the right to give it to whoever I want to. So that you're not allowed to do. But Yisraelim that have a relative or something like that, So that the Gemara says that you could sell it to a Yisrael who asks you to give it. You don't sell it to the Yisrael. You could take money from a Yisrael who is willing to pay for you to give it to his relative. If you give it to if you give money, you take money from a Kohen, that Gemara says doesn't look good. Marasayan, it looks like you're selling it, or Kohen HaMasiyah basic runners, other things, it doesn't look good. But a Yisrael that wants to pay you in order that you should decide to give it to a certain person, you're allowed to do. So yesterday everybody jumped and said, so that's money. It's not much worth money. So I didn't have an answer. And I don't know, but I found out that it's true that the
Screen's frozen.
They've been having occasional issues. I'm sure he'll take a look. If not, I'll message somebody within the group. I'm gonna attempt to log in and then log out and then log back in. That might do it.